We don't watch movies like this wondering what's going to happen next. We watch because we know what's going to happen next. Photo. Pief Weyman, Sony Pictures. Even those of us Eli Roth fans have been waiting for him to make Thanksgiving, which originated as one of the grotesque, tongue-in-cheek trailers for fake 70s movies that ran between the two feature-length halves of Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez's Grindhouse. Roth, then known primarily as a key figure in the nascent torture porn genre, seemed to be poking fun at his own fondness for graphically outré gore. The central image of that long-ago trailer was a trussed-up human, roasted and served like a big crispy turkey. That moment was Grindhouse's biggest laugh, but it was also disturbing enough to stick with the viewer. I've personally never forgotten it. Perhaps revealing whether that image returns in Roth's new feature-length, Thanksgiving, would constitute a spoiler of sorts, but who are we kidding here? The whole movie is building up to it. It's also building up to several other signature shots from that trailer, including the sudden beheading of a guy dressed as a turkey during a Thanksgiving Day parade, as well as the grisly impalement of a half-naked cheerleader bouncing on a trampoline. Roth has a talent for anticipation, but not really for suspense. We don't watch Thanksgiving wondering what's going to happen next to these people. We watch because we know what's going to happen next to these people. So perhaps Roth and screenwriter Jeff Rendell can be forgiven somewhat for making those characters so unmemorable. Thanksgiving follows a typical slasher movie template, albeit without the deft characterization that can elevate the genre's better efforts. Think Scream. Think Final Destination 2. Think of the better Nightmare on Elm Street sequels. The film's best sequence is actually its opening, which depicts a Black Friday sale gone horribly wrong, as a huge mob of angry shoppers rush a department store in a fatal late-night stampede. A clerk is crushed. A shopper is gored in the neck by a shard of glass. The local baseball hero has his arm turned inside out, and Gina Gershon is scalped by dueling shopping carts. Evan, Tomaso Sanelli, a dumb-jock teen who's there with our ostensible heroine, Jessica, Nell Verlaque, and her friends, livestreams the melee, and the video goes viral. 1 year later, the people glimpsed in the video start getting split open by a mysterious killer dressed as a pilgrim and wearing a mask depicting John Carver, the first governor of the Plymouth colony. That's a pretty neat slasher villain. And the John Carver mask's vague resemblance to the Guy Fawkes mask made iconic by V for Vendetta gives the proceedings an interestingly anti-authoritarian twist. Expect John Carver to enter some sort of genre pantheon once Thanksgiving births its inevitable sequels.